she is the Michael Jordan. Like, I know you're not a major basketball
Him, I
person, but she is the Michael Jordan of female basketball. Every single player in that league, every single coach, manager, janitor, anyone who has anything to do with that league should be bowing at the altar of this woman.
I love Caitlin Clark. I'll preface it by saying that, but it's not like you're a 10-year veteran. You're like, I've been there, done that, let someone else do it. You're a rookie. You're just starting out. You're already not participating in some of the big WNBA events, regardless of starting the league.
Why do you think she's not competing?
Don't tell me she doesn't want attention, because if she was on Team USA, she'd be getting a lot of attention. There's really no excuse for her not to go out there and shoot a few threes for the betterment of the game that everybody says is so desperate for her to make grow.
And so here we go again, back with another one. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. And before I get started, make sure you guys go and hit that like button for me. And if you're not new to the channel and you enjoy the content so far on this channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And so let's go ahead and get into it. We got the WNBA All-Star Game right around the corner. And it's probably one of the most highly anticipated WNBA All-Star Games in quite some time. And primarily because of Caitlin Clark. She's box office. She's must-see TV. And ever since she's come into the league, the viewership has gone up, advertising dollars has gone up, and so across the board, everybody's benefiting. But we found out today that Caitlin Clark won't be participating in one of the most highly anticipated events at the WNBA All-Star Weekend, which is the three-point contest. Don't tell me you care about women's sports and growing the game of women's sports and the WNBA in particular if you're not willing to compete in the most highly anticipated event at the WNBA All-Star Weekend. The three-point contest for the WNBA is like the slam dunk contest for women's basketball.
That he has 4 dunks that no one has ever seen. All right, here is Vince Carter with his first shot. Let's go home. Between the legs of good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Something awful powerful.
High above the rim.
Well out in front. I think that's the key, as well as the height, how far out in front he caught it.
Vince Carter.
Oh,
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
And there are other players who are better when they're on. You know, Steph Curry can stand and shoot. Well, he can do whatever he wants. But on the run, that's what makes him Steph Curry. And, you know, Caitlin Clark is that kind of three-point shooter. But I keep wondering, why wouldn't she want to be in this? I know the WNBA wants her in there, but follow me on this. Maybe she realizes all I can do is, if I don't win, then is it going to be a negative? Or should I maybe not hijack this or allow the media to hijack this if I'm in the three-point shooting contest? What if I share the stage and let these other women be in the three-point shooting contest? Maybe you just play in the All-Star game. Maybe just leave it at that. Let others be in the three-point shooting contest.
And so if that's the case, then nobody should have been complaining when Caitlin Clark was left off the Team USA roster. Because like everybody said, Caitlin Clark being on the Team USA was a chance for the WNBA to grow the game. That's what everybody said. And so how dare you not have her on Team USA?
Yeah, I don't like it when the stars do not do these competitions. I didn't like not seeing Aaron Judge and Otani. I don't like seeing the LeBrons and the Zions in the dunk contest. But especially right now for Caitlin Clark, this is a missed opportunity. And as much for Caitlin Clark as it is for all those people who spent all that time talking about how could Team USA not have her on the team, because how do you grow the game without Caitlin Clark? This is another opportunity. What are they going to say now? Because Caitlin Clark has opted out of an opportunity that will grow the game. We saw when UNESCO broke the record for the three-point competition, she grew the game and it became a mainstream moment. And so Caitlin Clark is opting out of that. Don't tell me she's tired because you wanted her on Team USA. Don't tell me she doesn't want attention, because if she was on Team USA, she'd be getting a lot of attention. There's really no excuse for her not to go out there and shoot a few threes for the betterment of the game that everybody says is so desperate for her to make grow.
That take is right on the money. Don't tell me you care about women's sports and growing the game of women's sports and the WNBA in particular if you're not willing to compete in the most highly anticipated event at the WNBA All-Star Weekend. The three-point contest for the WNBA is like the slam dunk contest for women's basketball. That's the #1 anticipated event at the WNBA All-Star Weekend, and you got your #1 box office player who's primarily known for her three-point shooting, and she's not going to participate in the event. From a marketing standpoint, from a publicity standpoint, that's criminal. And a lot of people are saying the only reason why she wouldn't compete is because she's scared. Now, personally, I don't think that's the case. I don't think Caitlin Clark is scared of losing to anybody. I believe she has all the confidence in the world, especially in her three-point shot and her three-point abilities. But from a practical standpoint, she has nothing to gain. She has everything to lose and nothing to gain, because as it stands, her fan base think that she's the best thing since sliced bread. They think that she can do no wrong. They think that she's the greatest WNBA player to ever play. And if Caitlin Clark was to lose a three-point contest to a player that some of her fans may have never heard of, I think that would be damaging, because as it stands, people already think that Caitlin Clark is the greatest shooter ever and the best shooter in the WNBA. Now, the numbers may not support that. You know, she shoots very long three-point shots, but it doesn't make her the most efficient three-point shooter, doesn't make her the best three-point shooter. Now, a friendly competition in which everybody was shooting from the same mark, with the same ball on the same goal, with nobody guarding them, now that would change some things. That may change some people's opinions. And so, like I said, she has nothing to gain but everything to lose. And I think that's the real reason why she's not doing it. But go ahead and chime in below. Let me know how you guys feel about it. And make sure you guys hit that like button before you leave. And as usual, peace and chaos.